Hello everybody, welcome back to another live stream. So, I am here for the NS-38 mission. They are literally 10 minutes away from launch. So, for some reason, there you go, then my timer's now working again. I don't know what's going on with my timer, but it seems to not be working. Also my stream deck seems to be not working. Give me 2 seconds.
From space. To do that with these
right,
vehicles,
we are back. Yes, finally.
Today. This is
right, guys.
17th flight. And for nose 2, the capsule
why is
today
my
is
where's my mouse?
16th flight, and so it gives you an idea of how much we've been.
OBS is really fucking about.
And for those who don't know,
here we go. So, guys, we are here for the rocket launch now. I'm just gonna sit here and not scream because literally shit is going wrong today. I'm trying to set the audio for you guys, but it's not working. Right, just got to take patience. Patience is all it is. Right, so my timer is slightly out, but that is okay. I'm also gonna put my camera back where it should be. Right, okay, right. We now should have guys, like literally my computer just seems to be dying for some reason. I have no idea why. Nothing's running in the background. You know when sometimes you just turn the computer on and it just does not want to work? That is what it is today. Right, Windows Update. Let's make sure Windows Update is turned off. We are in. Oh, we are currently in a hold. Right. Okay. We are currently holding. Why are we holding? Okay.
Alright guys, if you are just joining us, we are at about T-minus 9 minutes exactly to NS-38. You will notice we have entered a hold, so we're gonna have a little more time than just the 9 minutes. And we've entered a brief hold here while we wrap up final preps for launch. Right now you've got a couple of our cams there looking at New Shepard out on the pad. We're gonna go ahead and toss it back over to the rocket just for a moment, get some information on this hold.
So I wonder what's going on.
Continue with the show.
Right, I need to... Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Right. I like the little background music they've got. My whole computer is like... It's like it's stuck in first gear. And it just doesn't want to pull off. I don't know what the hell is going on. I think Chrome might be actually the problem today. Oh, say? No text-to-speech. Okay, yep, I know what that is. I see. I can hear the text-to-speech. So it's OBS playing up. Properties. Aha, it's because I upgraded to a new version of SpeakerBot. So now you should get text-to-speech now. Right. That's looking really nice, actually.
In this hold for the launch of NS-38, it's not often that I have someone like Matt Donovan with me here on the desk who can talk all things New Shepard.
Imagine if they'd actually like try to land the booster here. I don't know, they're really cool.
Yeah,
Tubbles
absolutely. I mean, I
Meister
think
said
there's
it's
some
not
really
a friend's
foundational
computer
concepts, right?
because
So
that's
one,
always stuck in
New
second
Shepard,
gear.
liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen, right? And that's
I love it, I love it.
in Blue over time to learn how to build engines that can operate with liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen, how to do the ground operations, and that is then able to be used on the second stage.
Right, I've started a poll. Our poll is, will it go boom?
We talked about landing rockets, right?
Let me know, guys. What do you think is going to happen?
Of New Shepard, where we were able to successfully land, to the second mission of New Glenn, where we were able to successfully landed on the barge here recently.
Ooh, I got a refund. Hey,
control algorithms, how you manage all the propellants in the vehicle.
That's pretty good.
Descent phases.
You gotta love it when you return something and then you get the refund later on. You're like, oh yeah, I did do that.
Technologies are extensible, and it goes beyond the things that you see
Right.
on the webcast. There are avionics platforms that we have that are common between the two vehicles that we've been able to get flight experience on for New Shepard.
The thing is, it's quite a cool little rocket, to be fair.
Right.
Right.
So,
like, it's about, it's a little bit taller. Oh, actually, no, it's mounted off the floor, isn't it? It's probably a little bit shorter than Electron. Look at the flame on top of that. Oh, I missed it.
That launch crew, how you get through the countdown.
This is very, very cool. I have to say, if I had the money to do it, I probably would do it.
Success that they've had on their first two flights.
So I actually got the.
Oh wow, you can actually see the parts of where the like aero fins come out. That's pretty cool. Not really actually looked at this very well.
About this tradition you have of Wile E. Coyote, and that actually went over from New Shepard all the way to New Glenn. For our viewers, can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah,
Wiley.
The first time I sat on console, I saw that.
I have, guys.
In the procedure,
some custard creams. Oh.
They've carried that over.
It really, really is. So if you're just
So good.
joining us, we've talked a little bit about the crossover between New Shepard and New Glenn and how New Shepard is foundational to everything we do here at Blue. You might be noticing that our hold has been lifted. We're about 8 minutes and 30 seconds before we see NS-38 cross that, well, lift off to cross the Kármán line. And as we count down from that, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about
Let's try and get this perfect.
a couple of things that have to do with New Shepard. And in order to do that, I am going to toss over to
capsule.
Oh, good. We've got the go pole.
Booster.
Let's listen in.
Go. Ground.
Right, here we go, guys.
Inco.
Go.
Safety.
Go.
Capcom.
Go.
Engineering.
Go.
Copy all goes. New Shepard is go for launch.
Sweet.
Commence the terminal.
We are go for launch, guys. Woohoo! That is really good.
Controllers, drop UHF voice.
We love to hear
Nice.
that. We are a go for launch. How are
Is
you
that
feeling
like
right
a-
now? What are you typically
Looks
doing
like a
when you see
quick
that?
release.
So it's a great replay of our go pole. Typically, I'm on our mission management team, so I'm sitting there in the back.
I wonder how all this works. Like, obviously all the fuel is going to come in with this sleeved jacket, and I'm guessing the blue ones are like they've got to be like what you call it, electricals and sensors.
Mike right now, who is out in West Texas, and of course NS-38
I'm
will
gonna
take
turn
the
this up a little bit
skies
for you
and beyond
guys.
from Van Horn, Texas. So while we have a moment, let's actually take a closer look at the town home to New Shepard's team out west.
Right, we've got 2 votes so far. 2 people saying it won't go boom. Oh wow.
2 hours east of El Paso sits Van Horn.
El Paso.
Population 2,000. This small town lies on an
2,000
isolated
people,
edge
is that
of
it?
West Texas, with epic views in every direction.
Actually, that does look very small.
Breathtaking sunsets, a seemingly endless horizon, hiking trails, untouched lands, and natural beauty.
Very cool.
It's our home away from home, and when we're here, we get to take part in the local culture. And on launch days, locals get a glimpse of New Shepard as it blasts towards the stars.
Here's a.
This is the home of New
Oh my
Shepard.
god, look at that intersection.
20 miles north of Van
Oh my
Horn's
God.
Main Street,
The
New Shepard
roads.
occupies a majestic valley as far as the eye can see. Texas has always been at the forefront of human space exploration. It was home to mission control for the Apollo moon landings, and it's where astronauts have trained for decades. Now, this rich history is being passed to a new generation of astronauts.
Everyone.
West
Everyone
Texas
can be
will
an
be inside of
astronaut.
every New Shepard mission to date. And it's where the journey
That's
to
a
space.
massive bloody trailer. Bloody hell. So imagine if they stuck like 2 of these engines on it. You go faster, quicker, and you probably wouldn't go as high.
I love it every time I have the opportunity to go out west to West Texas, whether you're, you know, having a drink at the El Cap or hiking Guadalupe Mountain. The
Just
tallest
say,
point in
it would be
Texas.
so
I know it's
cool
one of
to,
your
like,
favorite places to go out and visit
Go on
too,
top of
right?
these mountains here
So let's talk a little bit
and
more
watch
as we're about
this.
T-minus 5 minutes until the launch of NS-38. Let's go through the flight profile and go a little bit more in depth on this experience for our astronauts.
Yeah, so in this animation here, you can see that BE-3 PM engine firing. That's going to take the propulsion module and capsule away from our launch site there in West Texas. We get through max Q, that period of maximum dynamic pressure. And as the vehicle heads up, we get to main engine cutoff. We shut down that engine. The vehicle coasts up into space.
Maybe we should see if in KSP there's a mod for New Shepard.
Looking out over the Earth and space. Now the propulsion module and the crew capsule are actually 2 different shapes. That's on purpose, so that aerodynamically, that PM, that propulsion module is going to come back more quickly. We get through the aerodynamic surface deployment, and then at what seems like the very last second, that engine fires, those landing gear come out, and the PM comes back to Earth. Now the crew capsule with that gumdrop shape is going to come back a little bit slower than the propulsion module is. So
the Highland Space Cow said, "No, we do not need that silly game."
We're going to get to the point where we deploy the drone.
Hello, Highland Space Cow. Welcome.
Highland Space Cow said,
Parachutes to deploy.
Move to you too.
Beautiful 3 main parachutes deploy before the retro thrust system blows them down.
Highland Space Cow, would you go on this?
Entire flight profile right there on your screen.
I'm sure we can book you a flight.
It is so great to be able to provide such a great flight for our astronauts.
So it's
Getting
10 to 11
3
minutes.
minutes where they can look out those big windows, some of the biggest ever flown in space. Now, Matt, I also want to talk about what's different. And
So they end up
it's
somewhere-
cold in Seattle. It is cold out
I think
in
it's the other
Seattle,
way.
and it is cold out in
Back
West
this
Texas. So
way.
what are some of the things that we do to winterize the vehicle?
Yeah, that was actually part of our selection of our T0 time for today, is that it is cold, and we talk a lot about the rockets, but less about those ground systems. So we've got commodities that are on the ground that have to be conditioned before they get fed to the vehicle.
Right, okay,
We've got
we
pressures
are.
on the
Oh,
vehicle that
jeez.
we're always looking to make
I
sure
thought
we
I
get the right
blinked.
density. So for our engineers, again, you're looking at the
I
pressure,
generally
the
thought I
temperature, get the right
blinked.
density of things like gases
"The
on
Highland
vehicle,
Space Cow
and then
said,
you
I'll
have that
go on
remote
anything
control
that means
system
I
on the
can get
ground.
off my hooves."
And,
Yeah.
turn that up a little bit.
Tubbles
warm things up in
Meister
the
said,
capsule
"Take him
for
to the
when
moon."
our astronauts get in there and get ready
Oh,
for their
we're in a
mission.
hold.
You might notice on your screen we have entered another hold at just under T-minus 3 minutes. But let's continue this conversation, Matt. So what
We're
is
back
something that
in
we
a
actually
hold.
do in the summer versus what we do in
So
the
this, they could be
Yeah,
like
one of the other
really
interesting things
bunching
is that,
around.
we're also looking at things like upper level winds. We're looking at thunderstorms in the afternoon. So during the summer, you'll notice we tend to launch earlier in the day, a little
Yep.
bit cooler, both for launch and then also for all of our recovery operations. Then we're also looking for all those upper level winds, trying to trend
Right,
those,
okay.
thinking that the vehicle has to fly through on its way up and its way back down, and you actually see those shift seasonally throughout the year.
All right, so we're
So
about
we're
T-minus
currently
just
in a
under
hold.
3 minutes as we are in a hold for NS-38. Again, the crew of NS-38 is Tim Drexler, Linda Edwards, Alan Fernandez, Alberto Gutierrez, Jim Hendren,
Alberto
and Laura
Gutierrez.
Stiles. In this moment, we're going to toss it back over to the rocket, get a little more information, and come back to you guys.
We're going to throw it over to the rocket. Look at that. Mate, he's holding on tight. He's just like... Do you know what? I think what doesn't help with the whole... Oh, this is a fake flight sort of stuff. These are mannequins. They don't move as much. You can see Matey's head moving a little bit over here. But like, right now, I wouldn't be holding on. Why would you be holding on? You know, it's a little bit weird. Oh, my arm of my thing's coming loose again. Okay, so we are just counting down, basically. We're just, they've obviously got some, either a bit of weather or a bit of mechanical problems, like that. It could be anything. Why does this launch site look like, you know, when you go on Google Maps and you see like there are two versions, like you can definitely see where there was it was stitched together. The launch site looks like that. It looks like they've kind of half-assed the area, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, we're going to pave this bit. It is quite a bloody hell, a move goal. Really? Wow.
It's 4:05.
It's 4:05. So guys, I've actually found out something very cool with the car that I'm getting, guys. I don't need to always have my keys with me. I can use my bloody watch. Oh. There is a delay in my camera. Oh, okay. It's only very slightly, but I can use my watch as a car key. Honestly, for someone who's a techie person, all the new cars are just so cool. Honestly, I just, it's so cool. I only just found out because I was like, it's asked me to download the Ford app. So I've downloaded the Ford app, signed in, blah, blah, blah. And it says,
Meister said.
when I register it with my car, when I get the car and sign in and blah, 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 I can defrost the car in the house. So no more going out and scratching the frost off it or whatever, or the ice. I can literally just get up, go, boop, press the button. There is actually, if I'd gone for an automatic, to the Focus Estate I was looking at, it actually had auto start on it, so it will start the engine for you as well, which that's pretty cool. Like, obviously I like my Teslas and I like all their sort of stuff, but oh, I heard some chatter in the
Tubbles Meister said easier to steal though.
NS-38. You've got a great shot there from our
Easy
drone.
to oh yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
Currently in a hold
Easy
just
still.
under 3 minutes to launch. Now, one thing I want to chat with you about, Matt, is
well, they can't steal with my gates because they wouldn't be able to get the gates
These are
open.
some of the largest windows ever flown in space, designed to give our astronauts that incredible panoramic look down
Yeah,
to Earth.
we're gonna get these sort of windows on Starship. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, you're actually getting a chance on
Absolute
your screen right now to see a bit
ridiculous.
of the side-by-side comparison between those New Shepard windows and those Mercury capsule windows. Totally different perspective, looking out those amazingly large windows that we have. One of the things that we get feedback from the astronauts about as well is that it's not just one window. When
someone
you look
just
out
voted
across the
yes.
capsule and you can look through multiple windows, you get to see the entire
Someone's
scale of
voted
the
yes, it
Earth.
will go boom.
And so
I love it.
We find that most of our astronauts do tend to spend that time looking out their window, looking at space, looking at the Earth, but also just one.
Well, we're still in the hold.
Tubbles Meister said, reckon if I lent on your gates they'd crumble, cowboy.
Matt, you've been with a new
I don't think so because the
The Highland Space Cow said if your gates are not metal, then I will wager that I could get through your
what it's
gates.
like for them to look out those windows.
well, let's just say the actuators that stop them to open and close them, I can't even like push them. You can't. They're literally physically locked together. So honestly, I would pay anyone to try and break them because if I can't break them, nobody can. And we're still in a hold, guys.
Shade of black that nobody
I wonder
has
what
yet
it
been
is.
able to put words to. And so while they're excited to look down and see the Earth and see what's below them, it provides an amazing contrast and perspective.
Just gonna check flight radar.
Tubbles Meister said cow has a big ass.
I've heard that many times where you see, this ball this little blue ball that everything and everyone you love is in this space. It is this beacon of life in our atmosphere.
Excuse
in our
me,
solar
why are you not logged
system,
on?
And our atmosphere.
I wasn't logged in to Flight Radar.
Together and going beyond that.
What the hell?
Such an
The
incredible
Highland Space Cow said
experience.
your gates
So
are
if
super
you're just
sniffer
joining us,
proof.
you are watching
They are. They
NS-38.
really, really are.
Hold just under 3 minutes.
Like, I'm not one to brag about DIY, but bloody hell, I've done them quite good. Alright, I need launch site 1, Texas. I can't quite remember where it is. Let's go maps. Right. Can you launch site 1 Texas?
The Highland Space Cow said, but your LinkedIn resume states your occupation as cowboy.
Yep, that is true. Launch site 1. Oh, it's 1. It's actually spelled. Texas. Here we go. Blue Origin.
Tubblesmeister said, haha.
Right, where are we going? Yeah, you never realise how big Texas actually is. Right, so New Mexico. Texas. Oh, there is some fire jets. Right. So that's that big white bit there, the salt plains.
All right, friends, you are watching NS-38.
Oh, I thought we were going then.
At just under 3 minutes until launch. We do have an update for you, and that is that there are unauthorized personnel on the range. Security's currently working to clear that, and then we will have NS-38 ready to go across the Kármán line.
And at this point in the countdown, the vehicle, the ground systems, they're in a stable configuration while we wait for that to take place. And once that's resolved, we'll look to get back into our countdown.
Naughty people.
Again, it is such a pleasure to have you here with me on the desk. And since I have someone like you, you can give myself and our viewers a little more insight on your role. So I want to know a little bit more about what your day-to-day is like working with the New Shepard program.
Yeah, so my day job, responsible for system architecture, you can think about it as helping define what is New Shepard capable of doing. So, hey, we take 6 people to space.
Where the hell?
We get up to about 350,000 feet. How do we do that? I'm responsible for defining all of those types of things.
Right.
I'm responsible for making sure that our ground systems, our propulsion module, our crew capsule,
I think I found it on Flight
operations
Radar.
crew, all those things all work together. That it all, when we get to a day like today on launch, that all those things work seamlessly together. I've got a fantastic software team that's part of my group that builds all the flight software, ground software, guidance, navigation, and control.
For that main
the
road.
labs that we test all those things in, and several other folks on my team that bring all the rocket parts together. And then at the end of the day,
Van
I'm
Horn.
responsible for our human
Yep,
flight
Van Horn
certification.
is
So,
just over the
What is
corner.
our standard for making sure that we're in a place to go fly people? Are we meeting that standard, and are we ready to go launch? So it keeps me busy on a day-to-day basis.
How did you get into this?
Great question. I've had the opportunity to work on launch vehicles my entire career, so whether it's been sending probes to Mars, to Pluto, to the moon, and then the opportunity to come here at Blue, one of the things
there's
that I found
no
that I'm just truly
airplanes.
passionate about human spaceflight.
There
The
is.
opportunity to see the impact that this experience has on people, and to be able to broaden
Houston,
that perspective to so many
Scottsdale.
folks that otherwise wouldn't have the chance, means New Shepard is
There's
best job in the
no
world.
like
Where did that passion
airplanes.
come
It
from?
must
What,
just
like,
be
lit that
literally.
fire for you?
So one of the things I truly appreciate is the history of spaceflight, right? So we just looked at those.
There's a
Mercury
bunch of
windows, and you think
north
about,
of the
Alan
place.
Shepard,
There's
Don
a
Glenn,
bunch
all those
of
folks, and just,
like military
what
jets.
it was like for those first people to go to space.
That is
and
very
you see
cool.
the expansion of that.
So guys, I'm going to show you.
There's a reason why 50 years later, we still
So,
talk about those
where
meetings,
was I
right?
going?
And so excited that we're
Just
gonna be
down
going back to
here
the moon and making
is the
those
actual launch
same
site.
types of memories for another generation.
So
And
we're gonna
to
go
be able to
here.
carry that legacy
It literally
of
is.
technical achievement and on
Tubbles
impact on
Meister said,
humanity
"Does it go
forward
beep
into
beep?"
this next generation. It's a fantastic opportunity.
No, it doesn't go beep
I want you
beep.
to know, Matt, that
So
if
this is
anyone
very
else
low
sitting next
quality
to me
map.
And we were talking about
But
you,
just
every
north,
single person would talk about what just
we
an
got up here.
incredible human you are to work with, and
We
how
got this
knowledgeable you are.
crazy
When I first came to Blue,
fighter jets
you
all
and I got to
playing.
set up a one-on-one. We had an hour, and you took me through the vehicle, the history, I mean everything.
That was
Our
very,
own,
very
Joe
cool.
Eby, he was like, hey, you got to talk to Matt. He's going to get you squared away so you know everything about New Shepard. And I did. I walked away from that conversation just like enthralled with everything that this program does. But you also, as we mentioned, get to work with Laura Stiles, who is, of course, a part of the crew of NS-38. Tell me a little bit about Laura's role.
There's
Yeah, so on a
a...
day-to-day basis in Laura's role, she's
There are
responsible
so
for the
many
operations
planes
team.
around me at the
And so
moment.
that means personnel like our
Just a little
controllers
micro
responsible
light
for our
go
countdown
past.
navigating
We're having a
space,
KLM go over the
controllers,
top of
ground
us.
controllers. She has an entire training team. Days like today
There's
don't
a...
happen without the fantastic training that
Tubbles Meister said Van Horn face with rolling eyes.
Yep, Van Horn.
Hey, we run into a hole. How do we all respond? Are we all ready
What?
for those types of situations?
Why are you rolling your eyes?
Making the ultimate decisions on day of launch. She's responsible for managing that entire team, not just to get ready.
Do you
for every
guys just
launch,
hear a
but
bell?
How we evolve it, how we make it better. I think that's one of the things that I truly appreciate.
Oh.
New Shepard is that we're always looking to improve. Today being our 38th launch,
bloody hell, it's about to piss it down again. After this, I've got to go to the bloody shops.
Our 7th over the last 30 launches here together.
Oh, really?
Tubbles Meister said it goes
Laura
beep beep.
watches this webcast,
Oh,
what is
wow.
one thing that you want to say to her? That you want her to hear from you directly?
Well done, Tubbles. Well done.
That I hope she knows
I lost that
Tubbles
one.
Meister said no, but I've seen the end.
Have this experience. As I've talked with folks,
Oh my God.
You know, it's
Yeah,
a very
funny.
privilege to
Very
get a chance to
funny.
go.
Well done.
Everybody is like, oh, I'm glad it's Laura.
Yeah.
Laura, the way that she interacts
There's more
with the
bloody
team, the way that
rain.
she cares about people.
Does.
The way that she approaches every situation with humility and how she fills
God,
in
there are
whatever
so
needs to
many
get done.
airplanes.
That's one of the great things about Laura. When I
Like,
got the
it's what,
opportunity
almost
to,
just gone quarter
train
past
as a
4.
pretend astronaut, I
There
still
are
have the
so
memories of
many
her
planes
coming
around my
rushing through the
area.
desert, running to make sure, like, are you guys okay?
Oh,
as we were
Heathrow's
pretending
going,
to, you know, have landed, right? And so just the
west to
passion and
east.
energy that she brings to everything, I hope everybody knows that.
For our viewers who might
Gatwick
be like,
hasn't
"What do you
got a
mean
lot."
pretend astronaut?" Do you want to describe that?
Absolutely. So one of the other pieces of great feedback we get from our astronauts is just how well the training over the 2 days
Dusseldorf.
before launch prepares them for their
They've
experience.
got a plane coming
Well,
from
again, just like we
Dusseldorf.
talked about training our launch crew, we got to train our trainers.
Right.
So we've talked about
We're
these
going to
crew
train
member
our
sevens.
trainers.
And so these crew member 7s also have to go through a training and certification process before they're in those roles to go do that.
Just
So
gonna
Jake
message
Mills,
the
our
wife,
crew member
make
7
sure
for
the
today,
child is
he went through that
doing
training and
okay.
certification. Sarah Knights does a fantastic job leading that team. And so they've got to practice on somebody. So we have, we call them astronauts, N-O-T-S at the end,
Yeah.
for the folks that are not actually going to space, but several of us have had the chance to participate, and we're there to help train the trainers, to give them
Train the
feedback,
trainers.
challenge them so that
I love that.
they're ready to go. And
Why is that so funny?
Yeah, and you
I don't know
see
why.
our astronauts of NS-38 today. This is some of the footage of the training that they've gone through over the past 2 days, practicing everything, making sure they know all of the steps for the day. Such a critical part of the mission as well. And I know our director Sal, who is at home, actually
that was a bit
awaiting his third
enthusiastic,
child,
wasn't it?
who might be born today. We have to give a shout out to him. He is the one who makes sure that we always have such great footage over the 2 days of training. We work with our teams down in Texas, and then we're able to deliver that here on our
Texas.
website. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Director Sal right now. We are so excited for you and your entire family. While we're still in this hold, we're at T-minus just under 3 minutes. We're going to toss it back over to the rocket and be back with you guys shortly.
There's an orange helicopter about to fly over me. What the hell? Private owner. That's so cool. That's so weird. There's actually people got photos of it. Still doing 92 miles an hour. Ground speed, that is. Alright. Now gone up. 144. That's actually pretty mad. Right, guys, so we're still in a hold. This is, I don't know how long their time could be. Oh, there's a drone. Oh wow, they have until 9:30 tonight. I very much doubt they'll be able to fly, hold that long. You think these people were sitting in there for that bloody long?
All right, friends, welcome back. We are waiting for the launch of NS-38. We're
Still waiting.
Hold at T-minus just under 3 minutes. We expect just a couple more minutes of a hold to clear the range. But while we're in this hold,
Stupid people, arrest them.
Briefly touched on that, and that is one of the most significant aspects of a New Shepard flight is the profound effect it has on the astronauts who experience it, and the ripple impacts it has on their lives and the lives of those around them. This transformative experience is often referred to as the overview effect.
Yeah, so the overview effect is really a cognitive shift reported by many astronauts who have viewed Earth from space. This phenomenon encompasses a range of emotional and intellectual reactions, some of those including just an overall sense of unity, having the ability to observe the Earth without any national borders, which fosters a deeper sense of global unity. Some people report just seeing the fragility of Earth. Many astronauts report that
fragility
layer of atmosphere I mentioned earlier.
I like that name.
Finite resources become
that word.
More apparent
Fragility.
when they're looking out those windows, and it really helps emphasize the need for environmental stewardship. Some report just overall personal transformation, that it just has a profound change in their perspective on life, leading to a greater appreciation for the planet and a renewed
The Highland
sense of
Space
purpose
Cow
back
said,
here
do
on
we
Earth.
have anyone
And
special
that's
going
such
up
a
today?
huge part of what we do,
No,
of
so the
course,
crew
is
are
the
very
and the astronauts after a journey of
sort
New
of
Shepard.
basic
It's
crew
more
really.
than a physical adventure. It's really a journey
So,
of self-discovery and
blue
profound insight. The experience, it often
origin.
leads to like this heightened sense of awareness, like this greater
So their
consciousness of
New
global
Shepard
issues such as
flight
climate change,
today
poverty, and
is.
conflict. There's also this sense of inspirational leadership.
Is it going to
many of
actually
the
work?
astronauts return with, I guess what you call like a renewed mission
Right.
to contribute positively to society, often becoming advocates for space exploration.
So mission
and environmental
updates. We
causes.
have
You know, finally, there's like this
Timothy
reconnaissance, like seeing, as you mentioned, like, this
Director,
beauty and this fragility
Linda
of Earth from
Edwards,
space that can really
Andrew.
evoke
Oh,
a
actually, I
powerful
think
emotion,
he
leading to a deeper connection with the planet.
is.
There's one astronaut
Actually.
who can speak to this that some of you might recognize.
The Highland
That
Space
astronaut
Cow said,
is
if I knew
William
that you
Shatner.
would have
Yeah,
to
so
use
let's
the
hear from
internet
him
to find
directly
out,
about his
I would have looked myself.
No, I actually have notes. I just remembered I made notes.
Oh, wow. I can't believe this. Everybody in the world needs to see.
It sounded really weird. It sounded like it was coming from outside.
There is Mother
Right.
Earth and comfort.
Where's my notes?
But
I've
what
actually,
she is
I
for.
generally try to write notes for this. Where is
I
it?
never recover from this. I hope that I can maintain what I
There we
feel
go. Blue
now.
Origin NS-38. So Tim Drexler is the former owner and CEO of
The
Ace
Highland Space Cow
Asphalt.
said, George Michael.
George Michael, no. He spent 40 years
With emotion.
building family business into a major civil contract firm. He was recognised in 20. Oh God, no! You don't say it like that anymore. 2002 for Young Entrepreneur of the Year award. Oh,
until NS-38
shit.
to skies across the Kármán
I missed the bloody
Right now,
countdown.
The vehicle's going through a series of fit checks.
Yeah, now that we're back into the terminal count sequence, you can
Transition
see
to
the
onboard
bridge
hydraulic
retracting right there. We've retracted the sunshades.
Right, I'm
and
gonna
that gets us out of
resume
the
dead
way
on
for
at
the
half
vehicle to fly
past.
by at launch. And
1
then these
minute
built-in
30.
tests go through and look at key
Here we go,
systems like the
guys.
aft fins, like the thrust vector control, make sure that we
Executing
get
aft
through
fin
all of our
built-in test.
slews of those
Engine thrust
systems,
vector
get
control,
to our
built-in
limits, and that
test.
we've got
There we go, guys. We're going now.
That's it. So
We got Dr. Linda Edwards as well on board. So she's a retired, board certified gynecologist. She's a gynecologist.
Tubblesmeister said you're not very good, you're not very good.
It's because I'm reading.
You're not very.
It's because
You're
I'm
not very good.
It's because I'm reading off this. I wasn't watching the screen. Alright, T-minus 1 minute, guys. Here we go. Alan Fernandez is an international real estate developer and an investor.
Highland Space Cow said she's a CDR.
Yeah, literally. She literally is. Alberto Golenzes is an entrepreneur, tech person. Jim, I'm not going to say his name,
System is armed.
retired Air Force
25 seconds.
comrade. Andrew Coloffel was born and raised
Right,
in
it is time
Oklahoma.
to
No,
launch this
nothing, no
rocket.
one too crazy.
Tubblesmeister said don't say cold front rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, no cold fronts. Here we go, guys.
7, 6, 5, 4.
The Highland Space Cow said so we are saying that most of these people have paid to go up.
Oh yeah, they have paid to go up. Yeah, this is a fully paid flight. But they're saying that everyone that flies on this does. Oh man, look at that. Everyone that's flown on this has to pay. Here we go. We've cleared the tower and it is going. The giant dildo has left the pad. Oh, that I'd say their tracking shots are getting better. I don't imagine we're gonna get good like onboard views.
All right, New Shepard has
Begin throttle
cleared
down
the
for Q
tower.
limiting.
Take a look on your screen. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll be able to follow along with our telemetry, giving you
Engine response.
altitude
The
and
Highland Space
speed.
Cow said
And then
it
on the
does look
bottom
like a
right-hand side of
boiler
the
being
screen,
shot up in the air, like on
NS-38
Mythbusters.
Yes,
38
definitely. Yes, just like Mythbusters. Yeah. Right, just over 1 minute into flight. We're going.
Tubblesmeister said no, he's streaming.
Funny.
Mach 1 vehicle is super.
There we go, Mark 1. We are now supersonic. Look at that. And now the contrail starts
Chamber pressures look good.
forming a little bit. That is that. Oh, we got some on board shots and audio.
You are hearing
Passing
our
60,000
astronauts from
feet.
inside the vehicle.
Wow.
The Highland Space Cow said ha 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 at Tubblesmeister I didn't say old.
That is very cool. So almost 100,000 feet, and there, 100,000 feet now. Well over double the height of a cruising altitude of a plane.
Astronauts experiencing max descent Gs.
Tubblesmeister said I meant the
Begin
dildo
throttle down,
comment.
stand by.
I like how you said dough. Very good, I like it. Right, here we go.
Vehicle confirmed.
We have got Miko. So that is now, they are coasting straight up. Right, here we go, guys. So now we should have safe separation. There you go.
Separation confirmed. Start your GoPros. Start your GoPros.
Oh, I like that. Start your
Tubblesmeister said get
GoPros.
past the censorship.
Yeah, clever, clever. So this is a view
The
from the
Highland Space Cow
booster.
said Paula
Graphics
Abdul.
split.
Upper body rates look good.
One for the booster, one for the capsule to follow their respective journeys.
So we're not seeing, this is literally just from the booster alone. We are not seeing. So they are experiencing 0G. This that sounds so bad.
Tubblesmeister said
What?
all opposites attract.
Oh, what the fuck? That sounded
Capsule has
so
passed the
bad.
Karman line.
So now they are officially in
Tubblesmeister
space.
said that the gynecologist. The Highland Space Cow said, "Boss, are you watching porn on another screen?"
No, that is pure excitement from going on a rocket. Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh, I'm gonna get flagged by YouTube now. I'll be like, yeah, that was not anything. That was purely someone getting excited over a rocket. Same similar thing. Right, here we go. So the
Capsule
booster
averaging at 350,000
is now
feet.
starting to come back
Tubblesmeister
down.
said, "Like you with Rich."
I mean with Reg. Right, so both the booster and the capsule are on their way back down already. Now after 4
25
minutes.
seconds into flight.
Here we go. So now the booster should descend a hell of a lot faster because it is shaped to just like push through the atmosphere, where the capsule is rounded to sort of slow it down, give it that
Like the clouds, we've
a
got
lot.
nice long range shot of the capsule and the booster.
1 minute warning.
That
I
one
like.
minute
Look
warning
good.
is for our astronauts, knowing that they have.
So you can
1
actually
minute
see
before they
how
get back,
fast
buckled into their seats to return to Earth.
the
Highland Space
Booster
Cow said
descending
4
past
minutes.
300,000 feet.
yeah.
Even I last longer than that.
Yep. That's crazy. And you think they don't actually take off the pad till like T plus 12 seconds? Because they let the engine run and they build it up. It's kind of like one of them sort
Booster will
of
land
static
about 2 miles
takeoffs.
Returning to seats.
Of where liftoff was.
Booster descent nominal.
Right, so we should be getting in a minute.
Booster, of course,
The
returns
fins will
because of
stick
the
out.
aerodynamic shape. And
There we
give
go.
our astronauts just a little more time.
So there's little wedges that pop out.
Booster forward fins deployed.
And they sort of help guide it. They sort of give it a bit more steering ability.
Capsule has reached atmospheric pierce point.
Alright. Here we go. Booster is on its way back down. Is it me or is it rolling a bit?
You were taking a look from a camera on our booster, pointed back down towards West Texas.
Astronauts experiencing max G.
Here it comes. So you'll see these little
Over 6
fins
minutes
at the
in
top. They weren't
NS-38.
there earlier.
New Shepard
And then
30
soon
feet.
we should have the drag brakes come out. So they're like literally like air scoops that sort of deploy to slow it down even more. So they actually use that instead of using the engine to slow it down. So it is doing. It's coming. There you go. You can see the vapor cone for where it's coming
The
in.
Highland Space Cow said,
Booster
"So what
drag
is the
brakes
object
deployed."
of these missions?"
Just send
Infrared
people
shot
up
there.
and send them back down. That's literally all it is. It's.
Approaching engine restart.
Here we go. So drag brakes are out, and you're gonna hear a fart noise in a second. But yeah, this is just a.
The Highland
It's
Space
just a
Cow
ride.
said, "Because it just goes up, we hear some giggles and it's over."
Yep. There's the fart.
Engine restart. Landing legs deployed.
And. Oh, it's a little
The
bit.
Highland Space Cow said, "So all that pollution for some fun?"
It's actually very, very clean, this
Booster
rocket.
touchdown. Welcome home. New Shepard booster.
So they use
Welcome home,
liquid
Tampa.
hydrogen
Shout out
for
to our
this.
friends in Kent,
So it
Texas.
literally is like just producing water. That's all it does.
Start booster
There is
auto.
actually like hardly any actual bad pollutants it does. Oh, the drone's just like, oh yeah, I've seen it now. Let's catch the. That's very
It's a
cool.
cloudy day out in West Texas as the cold front is moving in, but a
The
beautiful
Highland
shot.
Space Cow
Tail
said, "Like
floor
my
coming
farts
back
then."
in to land. Again, 2 miles
Yep.
north from the launch pad. We're about 8
Those
minutes
cold
into
fronts moving in.
NS-38, New Shepard 38.
Right.
Stand by.
So the
Capsule
capsule is now just under 9,000 feet.
You're looking to require a picture. There it is of the capsule.
Alright, okay, so the drogues have deployed.
Capsule drogue deployment.
And we're looking for 3 or 4
Standby
main.
mains.
I think no, it's three main shoots. Here we go, and they're
Capital mains
going.
deployed.
Look at that. And it looks like we have full inflation of all 3 shoots. Look at that.
3 beautiful main shoots.
Capsule
Now you
mains
might see actually these shoots are very different to the ones they originally flew. The fuck was that?
I know those shots out in space are incredible to see with your own eyes, but I
Capsule
tell
body
you,
rates look good.
looking out the windows over West
Nice.
Texas ain't bad either.
That is very cool how they've literally got like cameras all over the desert so they can track.
Capsule landing zone is within expected range limits.
No.
Copy.
Look at that, it's actually like gliding down that way.
Just under 1,000 feet to land.
Capsule descending past 1,000 feet.
The wind must be really like pushing them. Oh my god. The drone's like, shit, get out of there, get out of there. Right,
Yes,
passing under 500 feet.
The Highland Space Cow said, "Boss, will you please stop eating? You eat more than we do here."
Honestly, I've been eating these bloody, and ready.
Stand by.
Approaching
Touchdown.
retro thrust fire.
Get ready for touchdown. You'll see a puff of smoke. They light a motor to sort of slow it down a little bit, soften the landing, and touchdown. And all that dust is just basically a motor
Welcome home,
firing
NS-38.
straight down to sort of like
Welcome
soften
home
that blow.
above and beyond. A great touchdown there. The retro thrust system doing exactly what it's meant to do, puffing up that West Texas dust and slowing down the
Nice.
capsule to about a mile or 2 before landing. An incredible day to fly. Right now, the team is actually heading out in a convoy to of course,
Nice.
greet our astronauts at the landing site, and that's when they're going
is
to
very
begin
cool,
to
actually.
safe the capsule and get ready to open the hatch.
So the thing is,
After
right,
that, we're looking
they
forward to hearing
could
directly from our
open the door
astronauts
right now and
about their
walk out if they wanted
Now,
to.
Matt, for our viewers who might be tuning in for the first time, can you explain what it means to safe the capsule?
Yeah, there's actually, again, New Shepard, an autonomous vehicle. So there's actually autonomy built into the capsule. We call it auto-safing, that once the capsule lands, we make sure that pressures are vented, we make sure that ordnance is safe.
Yep.
That essentially it's in a
So there's
an
the booster
acceptable
there.
configuration for our recovery crew to get out there.
And this is
So
where
that
the capsule landed.
The Highland Space Cow said, "Do they have a key for the door?"
It's literally just like a giant lock like that. It's sort of like what you see on an aeroplane. They have like a giant lock like that, and you can literally just open the door.
Their friends, their families, their loved ones, our CM7s, lots of hugs all around.
I
there.
do like this whole that there's the
Take a moment and
booster.
Talk about, you know, something that you can give a lot of insight.
That is
on
very
while
cool.
we wait for crew egress, and that is
Does look like definitely a lot softer landing.
Yeah, I talked a little bit earlier.
That
about
parachute's
what
gonna be a
working on New
bitch to
Shepard
get
and
out of
the
these
space
shrubs.
program, and I think fundamentally Blue is a human space.
So there's the launch site over there, and there's the convoy coming along.
Putting people on the moon, right? So it's amazing. To
Oh my
see
God,
how
that-
people,
Space Cow
in
said,
the
"Never
desert in
been
West
on an
Texas, that
airplane,
is the
smiling
next
face with
level.
tear."
So
Yeah,
there's
that's
really
true, yeah.
foundation relative to our lunar program.
No!
Being a human
Open my
space
keyboard, no!
program, we have
No, no,
people
no, no,
that
no, 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 no.
working on designs for the inside of our lunar
Oh,
program,
for fuck's
taking
sake, I just
all
spilled
that
my
experience and knowledge across.
My hand got
Earlier
stuck
about
in my
reusability,
sleeve,
just
so I went to try and
foundational
shoot it out and I knocked over my
bringing
bloody
down the
drink.
cost of space and putting reusability into our launch vehicle systems. And so that whole idea of the second
At least that hasn't activated loads of stuff.
The second New Glenn booster landed.
Oh,
And for those who
no.
watch closely, those landing maneuvers looked pretty similar between the NS2
They
and
certainly
NG2.
did.
And there's a couple of key folks, be it Brian or Mark, those types
Oh
of
my
people
God.
that actually helped develop those.
This is
landing
why you
algorithms
buy a more
and that knowledge
expensive.
and experience
Tubblesmeister
over the
said,
New
"Oh,
Glenn
for
to help
fuck's sake."
develop those landing algorithms. for bringing
This
vehicles.
is why you buy an
Our
expensive.
thermal protection system that we have on
Almost got it on my
the
iPad as
shield
well.
for the propulsion module.
But
That is actually the same
put the
thermal
iPad
protection
down there.
system that's used on New Glenn, and we got
Fucking
experience
hell.
with that thermal protection
What is
system,
going on?
how it works and how it changes over time on New Shepard before we got to flying New Glenn. And now you see
Jesus
it,
Christ.
much
I ain't got
larger
anything to mop it
on
up
New
with.
Glenn. And so there's really that learning for us to be able to
Well,
take technologies on New Shepard.
I'm
and
more
pass
pissed to
those
spilt the
things
drink.
along. We bring a booster back to Earth, and so you
Tubbles
get that great
Meister
view
said
coming
amateur
down,
week this
landing
week.
sensor
Yep,
technology,
definitely.
right? Same thing for that ability to take those things over.
Is
to
that like a
landing
copper?
programs and be able to use a lot of those same algorithms for detecting the landscape to support how you land the vehicle. All
God, you're
those
in a
types of
big
things
4x4,
are
just like
pieces we've taken from New
straight
Shepard to
across.
make the future of blue more of a reality.
And we've got our lander on the way to Texas right now. Our lunar lander on the way.
Yep, the lunar lander.
Forward to there.
I
If you take a look
generally
on your
think
screens, you're gonna notice
that
those
Blue
Rubians
Origin
going out to meet our
are
crew
gonna
to
beat
space the capsule.
SpaceX
But while we wait for
to
capsule
Mars.
Let's just
I
take a
really
moment
think
and
they
talk
are.
about the impact of this experience. So we've talked about how a flight on New Shepard
Where you going?
doesn't just take you to
You gone past it?
space, it changes the trajectory of your life.
And to show you
You've gone past
what that
it.
looks like, let's hear directly
you going?
from astronaut Katya Echazarreta as she shares, how
I'm
her New
confused.
Shepard
Where's he
mission
going?
changed her life.
Oh!
First woman from Mexico. My flight really truly was.
No, I wanted to go watch him go
Tubbles
off-road.
Meister said can't drive, can't stream, can't hold was great.
Literally, just a walking nightmare.
We aim to develop and create space-related training educational
Right.
opportunities for students who are studying in Mexico. I have met with 2 Mexican presidents. We've been able to work on the development of a plan for aerospace in Mexico moving forward.
My God, could you
I truly
imagine?
think that the work that we are doing
Mexico.
Tubbles Meister said at least you can walk.
Yeah, that's true, yes. Sorry, Thomas.
Until you leave this planet, until you see the blackness of space or the blue of our atmosphere, and that's
What the hell?
being born again.
Mr. Beast, in the last 4 years of YouTube,
So really
has
a
paid
transformative
creators over
experience
$100
for her. Again,
billion
you are
dollars.
currently tuned in to NS-38. We are currently waiting
Oh, okay.
for egress. You can see the capsule there in the desert, and our crew, there they are in those Rivians, heading out to space. The capsule.
Oh, look, the Rivians
which
are
means
going to
we
have to go
just a
around
little bit of
everything.
Time. And in this time, we get to talk about one of my favorite parts of Blue.
What's happening with
and
the
that
booster?
is our nonprofit Club for the Future, which is focused on inspiring the next generation through space. And one of the coolest things
Tubbles
the club
Meister
does
said
is they
Mr.
send
Beast has
postcards
ruined
to space and
YouTube.
back on New Shepard.
He's ruined YouTube, has he?
From all over the world. Now, today's NS-38 mission is carrying more than 20,000 postcards beyond Earth, including personal messages that represent
The Highland
who
Space
we
Cow
are
said
and
remember
what
to
dreams
like
are
and
and the
subscribe
dreams
to
that
the stream.
individuals have for the
Yes, it is
future.
pretty cowboy at times,
Just like
and of
we've
course
done
he
on
needs
past
the
missions,
help.
today's astronaut crew created their
Thank
own
you, Highland
postcard
Space
to
Cow.
take with
Thank
them
you
to
very
space.
much.
Every time we fly astronauts, each
I love
crew
it.
member designs a postcard.
Where are they
Something
going?
that's really personal to them and makes their journey.
Oh, they're going
on
round
Earth.
to the front of the...
Take
Honestly,
a look at those
I just go zip
postcards.
straight there.
This is kind of foundational to the experience. Having something like
It's
this
honestly
that you
taking
make,
forever.
something creative that you take with you.
The Highland
to
Space Cow
space
said it's
and
what you pay
bring
me for
back.
NOS.
This is something
Exactly,
that I
yeah,
know
exactly,
that you've
yeah.
done and your kids have done as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can see their postcards there.
Greetings
You gotta
from
decide, do you want
space.
crayons? Do you want colored pencils? There's so many decisions
Sharpies.
to make. Exactly.
The Highland
But yeah,
Space Cow
my
said, I
kids
think
have,
they are using
have
Apple
made
Maps.
Postcards. They've taken them to space. I was able to bring my
Yeah.
middle
Tubbles
school
Meister
robotics
said,
team
shall
for a
I send
tour of
people
Blue.
in
They
white
all made
coats?
postcards. It was amazing.
Do
to
it,
be able to
yep.
get them on the
Send them,
rocket,
send
bring
them.
back to them and just seeing, even the teachers
That
react
is
to
funny,
them.
though, because
They
actually Apple
participate in
Maps
this,
is
it
that
really
bad.
connects people with the
I
mission
think
of what
because
we're
I'm going to be
doing here.
using
Yeah,
Apple
you get to
CarPlay
send
a
something
lot.
to
It
space,
will
and,
use.
there's many ways to
I'm
do
gonna
this.
try
This
and
is
like
something
do
that
a
anyone
what's
and
better,
everyone
Apple
can
CarPlay
do. We
or
also have a
Apple
really
CarPlay,
cool- I like this feature as well.
Google
It is a
Maps
digital
or
postcard
Apple
tool
Maps.
that
I'm going
makes
to
it
do one
super easy.
here in the
As well
UK. It's
with
going to be
her
really
postcard.
funny.
You can send your artwork to space, and if you want to do that and you're like, this is definitely something I want to do, or I know someone who wants to do,
I've got to go shopping in a minute.
clubforfuture.org.
Got to go get some dog food.
This is really a great
And I wanna
program
get some
because
hair
Club for the
gel.
Future is all about inspiring and mobilizing future generations to pursue their careers in STEAM, be it science, technology,
I like
engineering,
STEAM.
arts, and math, and doing that all for the benefit of Earth.
Come on.
The Highland Space Cow said no at Tubblesmeister, we don't like when the people in white coats turn up. They bring pointy things that sting when inserted.
When I was in high school, I was working to build a rocket parade.
Oh my god, what the hell?
My mom took me to a observatory opening, and I got to see the rings of Saturn through a telescope. Growing up, I was just not.
I've seen the rings.
I wasn't really good at
I don't think it was the rings. I think her name was Becky.
Tubblesmeister said, oh crumbs.
Oh crumbs.
That was incredible for me.
I had a chemistry teacher who also taught astronomy and sparked that interest in me. She went outside the lines of what I believed to be a science person.
So you can see down there in the bottom right, they're now at the capsule, they're looking, they're doing all like the tests, getting the stairs ready for Bezos to come and do his, here, I'm going to open the door, you know, all this show stuff.
And that was life-changing for me. And that's what Club for the Future is really all about.
That was NS-38, wow.
Our mission is clear.
Tubblesmeister said, could see cow in a white coat.
Science, technology,
Oh god, definitely, yeah.
and all for the benefit of Earth.
We're here to create meaningful
Oh
experiences.
god, I'm tired.
Curiosity and ignite passion.
It's starting to get dark outside.
Educators to make learning
Actually, is it? Is it going to be raining anymore?
lessons for K through 12 students.
If we want to see millions of people living and working in space.
The next rocket launch, guys, is Sunday now, 3 p.m. So I won't actually be here for that. I'll be working.
So we've joined with others
Monday, 4 a.m.
But it's not
Bloody
just
no.
about what happens in your classroom. As Blue Origin's club ambassadors, we're here to share our expertise.
The Highland Space Cow said, I know you'd like to see me in my leg warmers at Tubblesmeister.
Also, with our postcards to space program, kids can connect
Oh my
with
god.
space and the future.
Cow and leg warmers, that's what I want to see.
Or write any message you want on a postcard and we'll launch it to space.
Tubblesmeister said, oh kinky.
Your postcard will be stamped, flown to space, and returned
Oh,
to you
Christ.
as a unique keepsake.
So let's go. Let's dream big, reach high, and build a future with the possibilities.
Oh, I'm still going to end the poll. Oh, I forgot to end it. Nice.
And Matt, I know you're involved with Club for the Future. I'm a Club for the Future ambassador as well.
She's an ambassador.
Something earlier, before we got cut off by the package.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. One of the things about Club is that it is international. It's not, and so I have somebody
Mr.
from my team,
International.
got a chance to connect with students in India.
Mate,
and
someone
share
has
that
like
message, right? So this
absolutely
isn't just
floored it
about
over there. You can
home
still
or
like
right
the
around where all
dust.
of our sites are. This is a chance to connect with people across the globe, share this message, have them send in postcards and participate in this. And it's great to see that it's not just something for the students, it's also something for the people at Blue.
They're just taking photos. So that guy's there taking photos.
Give back and share with their communities.
That's right. There's also STEAM-based.
There's the stairs there already.
I've definitely told my niece
So
about if she's
Bezo will
talked
be
about with her school.
turning
It's
up. I
very
think he's
cool
in.
for being able to apply real.
I'm sure he's in that
problem
one.
Solving. So definitely go over to clubforfuture.org and you're going to learn
Very
so much
cool.
more about everything that we do with Club for the Future. Again, you're watching NS-38. In this moment in time,
Which
we are
one? Which
waiting
one do
for
we think Bezo's going to be in, guys?
as our astronauts are.
Oh my God, he's
inside
tearing
their
it up
shuttle,
over here,
reminiscing about
look.
how special this experience was. And,
He's just having loads of fun.
Are out there, and once our astronauts have egressed, Jake Mills is going to be chatting with them.
This
live.
drone has been
Sam
flying
Shine,
for
number 7,
a
Jake
while
Mills.
now.
And of course, we're going to bring you that conversation as
The
it
Highland
happens.
Space
But
Cow said
while
the
we
Amazon
wait for
Prime
that
won.
moment, there's something else we'd like to share with you guys.
What, that
This is a
one?
video that was created for our Blue Origin employees. When I saw it, when our crew here
Oh,
saw
that
it, even when
same-
Matt saw it, he was like, oh, we got to share this with the webcast. So I think it really captures the heart of our mission and the vision behind everything that we do here at Blue Origin, and we hope it inspires you just as much as it inspires
So it looks like they're taking the parachutes off. They're taking 2 off already.
Earth
Ow.
is this unique gem of a planet which is completely irreplaceable. The Earth is finite. There is no plan B. We have to save this planet.
Well, there is a plan B. Fuck off to Mars.
Space Cow said, is 01 a discovery?
It looked like one, but I'm sure they've got a Rivian. They're all Rivians, but I think it might actually be a Explorer. I think it is. It's their electric Ford.
We have unlimited resources.
No, that's the Rivian. That is a Rivian. So it looked like the Ford Explorer a little bit. But yeah, no, that is a Rivian. So that's.
Highland Space Cow said Ford Explorer.
Yeah, do you not know the Explorer? The all-electric one.
And it's this generation's job
but it's not. It's a Rivian. It's the one before they come out with the it's the SUV, not the pickup truck.
We're going to build a road to space.
There we go. Ford Explorer, all-electric Explorer.
And part of building that road to space is our New Shepard program. And you are currently tuned in to NS-38. We are watching for capsule egress. You can see the capsule
this is the
Our crew
Explorer.
is safing the capsule. And again, the members of NS-38.
So it's an all-electric SUV.
Alan Fernandez, Alberto Gutierrez, Jim Hendren, and Laura Stiles. Now, while we're waiting, Matt, can you tell our teams a little bit more about kind of the recovery process for both the booster
Ready,
and
set,
the capsule?
Go.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking at the capsule right now. We mentioned the auto-saving sequence. They've gotten through all the grounding. We're working to get the
Highland Space Cow said it's not that.
Yeah, I know it's not that. No, it's the Rivian. It's not the R1.
Our recovery vehicle, our HEMIT, is heading out there. And once we're done with all the activities at the capsule, it'll get the capsule up on the bed of that HEMIT and drive it back to the hangar. That's what we call the building.
The RT1.
And going on just a couple miles away at the landing pad for the propulsion module
Right,
now,
that's the.
it has its own auto-saving sequence. So it's going
So the pickup trucks are these. So this is the RT1s they've got. So that is their RT1S. That's it. I'm pretty sure that is it. No, it might be the RT3.
We can go through
what's called
inerting, which is where we make sure.
What's really annoying is I can't keep seeing it.
We can proceed into the rest of the
right, so the fleet, they've got vans as well, which is the Amazon vans.
The capsule is going to land.
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
It might
so,
be.
We have a lot of simulations. Again, we talked about those guidance navigation.
Guys, what do you think? Do you think it's this one?
An entire simulation that takes into account what the wind profile looks like on the way to space,
what
it looks like on the way back down, and they run those simulation models and then give us basically a dispersion.
Right, I had a little power outage there.
A pretty good idea of where it might land, and then
no, it's got to be a big. It's a bigger one.
You end up always
the Highland Space Cow said nope, not square enough.
Yeah, it is always.
I think it's the R1S.
Last time I was looking, I was like, wait, there's already.
So I think it's this one
out there, and they're like, yeah, because we know exactly where the capsule is going to be landing every single time in these kind of final moments before.
So that's the pickup trucks. That's just the RT1.
Again, we are waiting because we are going to hear from the astronauts themselves live.
I'm pretty sure this is it.
What's the crew doing that we can actually see on
camera?
Come on. I see we've
Come
set
on,
up a table there.
do the bloody.
I know that friends and family are on their way in.
Yep. So you see our parachutes there. So we've
right.
got folks staged.
Oh, stop bloody! I just want to see the car. It looks quite short, actually. It looks like it's not like truck size. Americans truck size.
They're going to go into the capsule. They're going to make sure that everything's cleaned up.
I'm so confused.
That we'll get a chance to share with people later.
So this is all like the show part, guys. This is like all the sort of making it media friendly sort of stuff. This isn't. This is all just media production.
Waving to our astronauts that are inside the capsule right now. Again, the crew
so I
of
think
NS-38 is Tim Drexler, Linda Edwards, Alan Fernandez, Alberto Gutierrez, Jim Hendren, and Laura Stiles. We're going to take a moment. We're going to toss it over to the rocket, but don't go anywhere. We're going to toss it over to the capsule, of course. Now the capsule has landed. The booster has landed separately. Toss it over while we wait for egress, where you are going to hear directly from our astronauts on how this.
Come on, drone, keep going backwards. Keep going backwards. Ah! God's sake! Honestly,
Highland Space Cow said if that was me, I'd kick them out already. I have their money now, lol.
Yeah. Literally. Oh, here we go. Oh. Who is it? Oh, there's GoPro beeping.
Above and beyond.
Oh my god, stop saying above and beyond.
If you feel anything, let me know. I can bring stuff in.
So it's not Bezo that did it today. Oh, that's it. Just lob it on the
The
ground.
Highland Space Cow said, I want to know which of the ladies was giggling and moaning up there.
Probably the gynecologist. There we go. Come on, everyone clap. Come on, Highland Space Car. I want to see you clap your hooves together. Oh, she don't want to bend over.
Hey, give your phone.
Oh god, I reckon that's the gynecologist. Or is that Laura? Right, there it is. There, it's shorter than the truck. So I reckon...
The Highland Space Cow said that would sound like someone banging empty coconuts together.
I reckon it's the R3. I still think it might be this one. Let's see if we can get That's Laura. So she got to go on this because the previous the guy that was meant to go on this actually couldn't make it. So
The Highland Space Cow said, how many are coming out of this? It's not a Nissan Micra.
Yeah, it's quite a few. Right, it's that. It is the truck edition. It is the RT1S, the R1S. 100% that's the R1S.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So I think that one is
Everything you dreamed of, huh?
Yeah.
that one there. That's what I reckon it is because it's as long as. Oh, hello. You're gonna go away? Thank you.
Saw our crew egress. That is the crew of Tim Drexler, Linda Edwards.
That one is
Alan
definitely
Fernandez,
the same
Alberto
size
Gutierrez, Jim
as a pickup
Hendricks,
truck.
and Laura Stiles. An exciting day to
Because
go
I know
and
they've all
cross
got
the
Rivians,
Carmen line.
so
Any moment, there we are. We've got our live interview.
The man from the moon that ignited this dream 30 years ago that just came true today.
Totally. I had to wait since 1992 to have that fantastic experience. You should see the deepness, the darkness of the infinity. Then you see the earth. You feel the speed, the separation.
I'd say it. I would still love to do this. I know it's not. It's not orbit.
Right away upside down, and you don't feel to be upside down. You feel the weightless. It pulls you up to the roof of the castle. It's exceptional.
That is very cool.
Yes, thank you. Congratulations. Astronaut Alan.
Tubbles Meister said too fat.
Have you not seen the other matey? He's well. There's no like. It's not like a weight limit sort of thing.
So much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh bloody hell! What the hell are they?
The Highland Space Cow said, I think you would have to alone, boss. Not sure it can carry that much weight.
Ah, funny.
Coming up here, let's go ahead and toss it back over to Jake.
Yeah, matey, look how big he is.
An Air Force pilot and a civilian pilot. How did this flight compare?
Nothing I've done compares with this, and I've done some, like you said, afterburners and supersonic. Nothing like this.
Yeah, no, a rocket.
Meister said, "See, told you."
No.
This time you're 3 times the speed of sound.
Yeah, and to my son, I would just like to say, Dad has the title again. So good luck.
Oh yeah, I actually remember seeing this. So him and his son were quite active
the
on.
Space Cow said, "I don't think he is big, but his belt is tight." Tubbles Meister said it's more about the weight distribution.
Yeah.
You've dedicated your whole career.
Has she puked up yet?
For so many people and everybody that's flown on New Shepard.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to...
Oh no, she's not the one.
I mean, this has been...
So she works for...
In the 2 short days that I've known this is going to happen, just the whole...
Yeah, so she works for Blue Origin and she got to go on the flight because the original customer actually bailed out. Or like had... I'm sorry, but what are you doing that would stop you from, you know, going on this flight?
Today, and it's incredible. The ride is incredible. We taught this training so many times, and it was still like, oh my god,
Oh.
the G's and the movement and going through the clouds and the earth against the blackness. We saw the moon.
Oh wow!
Right at SEP, we saw the moon, and just things you can't.
The Highland Space Cow said, "I don't have a passport."
That's okay. We'll get you one.
Tubbles Meister said, "Washing Dad's hair."
Is in full force watching you right now. Do you have any message for it?
Yeah. Dad's hair does need a wash. Yeah.
So much. I'm so honored.
Oh my
I
god.
am feeling more love than I've ever felt in my life, and to be able to do something like that with all of these amazing.
Is there something going on between these two?
It's gonna take a long time to process what just happened, but
Amazing, Laura.
you guys are the
Congratulations. Way to
The
represent
Highland
Team
Space
Blue.
Cow said, "Not sure I'm going to fit in that little photo booth." Boss.
Oh, so good. Oh, here we go. Let's get.
You're tearing up. I'm tearing up.
I am.
Oh no!
Yeah, I mean, Laura.
Why do they get
such an
like?
incredible person.
I
You're
know
so
it'd be
deserving of
like
this
so
experience.
cool to
And
do,
even in your
but
interview there, just be able to
why
share
are they
such
getting
raw
so
emotion
emotional?
with us all.
Like it seems to always be the women.
Beautiful that experience.
The women always get emotional.
Not just for you, but for everyone who gets to go. So we're all so.
Now, guys,
honored
we're gonna
to
see this
stay
thing
and
here,
share that with us.
New Glenn, fly next year, next month even, next year. Next month that flies again.
To space today and
Tubbles
back.
Meister said, "You sound like Dad at church."
Again, the crew we have is Tim Drexler,
Yeah.
Edwards,
The Highland Space Cow said,
Alberto
"Oh,
Gutierrez,
sexism."
Jim Hendren.
Well, no, it's an observation. It's an observation that women are obviously generally more emotional anyway. So, like,
you can experience yourself. You don't have
it's
to
a bit weird.
watch it on the webcast. Go ahead and scan the QR code on your screen. Head over to blueorigin.com and click Fly to Space. Your own journey beyond the Kármán line
I would.
is
If I won the
waiting
lottery,
so
I'd
much
fucking do
closer than
it.
you think.
And if you want to hold a piece of today's launch in your hands, check out the Blue Origin shop for mission patches, gear, and more.
The Highland Space
Here's
Cow
today's
said, "At
patch
Tubbles
that
Meister,
everyone
your
our
dad
astronauts
goes to
proudly
church."
wore on their
I went to church a few times with us. It was quite funny, actually.
We've got stuff like this where we've got the blueprints.
I still miss him saying, I wonder what she was doing then.
All that. So from us here at Blue Origin,
The Highland
myself,
Space
Matt
Cow said,
Donovan,
"Oh, I
and more
have
than
to get a
10,000
patch."
employees who
Oh, I
make
do want
this
to. I want to get.
possible.
I
Thank you so
want
much
to
for
cover like
joining
one of
us.
my
Until
walls
next
in
time, our next
patches.
launch, remember, Gradatum Verositer.
Gadatum Verosita. So this is now the highlights of the actual launch. Which is very cool. This was them getting into the capsule.
Tubbles Meister said, "What do you miss Dad saying?"
I miss him saying grace. It was always quite funny. And well, look at that. It's quite a cool little rocket, I have to say. It may be shaped a bit weird and, you know, but it does look very cool.
The Highland Space Cow said Grace was at church.
Oh my god.
Tubblesmeister said haha like no dad let ma eat.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Look at that. The drugs and the main shoots, and boom, look at that.
Tubblesmeister said the holding hands too.
Oh my god, yeah, that was so funny. Come on, hold my hands. She was the one that was feeling sick. Nice. Space shuttle can now be. I love how they compare this to the space shuttle. Oh, hello. Who are you? Okay. I'm worried. Cross the common line. I like this actually, this is good. That booster is quite a cool way it lands. That was very, very cool. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is T plus 39 or 40 minutes. The end of this stream. Oh my god, what a brilliant. There we go, let's get that down. Right guys, what a brilliant stream that was. So what we are going to do...
The Highland Space Cow said see ya guys.
See ya, yeah, see you later, Highland Space Cow.
Said, boring.
Don't you bore me.
The Highland Space Cow said when are we on next?
We are on tomorrow. Jesus.
The Highland Space Cow said, boom.
Really? We're on tomorrow for our regular stream. It's going to be GTA. We're going to be doing that chicken clocking bell heist all over again. We're going to probably do that 1 or 2 times to try and get as much money as we can, because we are trying to get some money. So we're probably going to, it's going to be a bit repetitive tomorrow, but we shall see, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. And yeah, that was super awesome. I have to say, I don't really like the company, but I like what they're doing now. They are doing a lot better, and I generally think they are going to beat SpaceX.
Meister said I might not be here.
You might not be here, yeah. That's cool. That is absolutely fine. But yeah, so guys, thank you very much for watching. Join me back here tomorrow. I want to say 8:30 UK time. It'll probably be pushed back to 9, depends on how the child is. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. See you guys in the next one. I'm Lee. Fly safe, land safe. See you guys later. Bye.